going to say I do think Twilight has like a high second, a high number 2. But here we go.
All right, and we can see that Quality last season was a gold level player, and that's okay. Against a diamond player like crazybone, maybe he suddenly had a growth spurt. He's gonna go crazy on crazybone. We're gonna see a lot of crazy action.
There we go, a lot of crazy action. Here we go, though. Quality over here with the guns. Will hit with that neutral light. Crazybone. And trying to get in here with his neutral lights with that side air into the neutral light with the 2 chase dodges through. Gonna hit that down air. Quality riding on the right edge there. Just again with those guns, you got to watch out for that spacing, and I think Quality is trying to figure out where exactly to be with those guns to adequately space against Crazy.
Speaking of spacing, Quality is doing a great unarmed and faster spacing in the beginning of that match. He got a lot of game damage done on Crazy. I wasn't expecting it, and although he's starting to fall behind a little bit, he's really holding his own, especially with a 2 damage character like Lucian. That's pretty impressive.
We are seeing, I mean, Quality stay in here, as you were saying. I mean, Quality is doing a nice, every time I say Quality, I hear Quality. But the ground pound out from Crazy will knock Quality out. Quality will get the wall touch, but then right there, Crazy is there with the recovery, spear recovery to get the KO. Crazy going to take an early lead in this game.
That's right, crazybone does have a huge advantage right now. Not as big as he thought he wants to be. Only orange on his first stock. Well, starting to fall behind a little bit more. Right now, probably about a stock ahead, but that spacing with the blasters starting to come back into play against that lance. This might be the end of crazybone's first stock.
I'm not sure about that. Crazybone right now playing a good game. He does hit that downlight. Eyes sliding into a neutral sig, but Quality able to avoid it though. Recovery up from Quality. Crazybone saying no and moves away from it. Downlight into a down air out there. And the side air, I mean, pushing Quality out way into that kill zone with that down air. Going to see the weapon throw, but Quality moves through it. The recovery from Crazybone does not get the KO, but very close. And there's the side air for the KO. Crazybone taking a very strong lead, 2 stock stop right now.
Let's hope that this is not a 3 stock. We don't want to start off the road to shine with a 3 stock. Hopefully Caster's Curse will come into play and we'll get at least a stock off Crazybone. But right now it's not looking too good for Quality. Hopefully he can turn it around now, but it looks like he ground pounded a little too quickly. And Crazybone read the read
neutral
right there.
sig though for the KO.
Caster's Curse, baby.
Gonna balance the game out a little bit more in Quality's favor, but Crazybone still up a full stock in a very comfortable position. Has Quality down in that orange. Orange is not that far away from red, and red is, as we know, kind of an area where you can very securely get the KO. There's a side light into recovery. Ground pound out from Quality though. Gonna hit Crazybone and give Quality the time to recover into those guns. Quality narrowly evading that neutral stick out. Crazybone moving through him with that side light ready to go.
Quality struggling a little bit to parry against this lance. Definitely playing a lot more of a defensive game now. He's red on his final stock. Crazybone's trying to find that landing hit. I can't find it on Quality. But Quality can't really punish either and misses the recovery.
Crazybone will hit with that down air. Sound sick coming through. Quality again spacing out here, but the side stick out from Crazybone. Gonna take the game and that stock right there. Crazybone gonna take 1 stock up here. Or 1 game up over Quality. See, as we move on into our second game between these players, if we're going to see a legend pick, if we're going to see kind of a change in play style. I'm not sure. What do you think, Keg?
I don't think Crazybone's going to change away from the Orion, especially if they do go for Twilight Forest next. That's a huge Orion map. And there we go, Crazybone with the Orion. I do think Quality, though, is going to change from Lucian. Probably to something that can, look at that, a Bryn pick. Great spacing with the spear. And the axe can also, with spacing, keep away Lance. You know, a lot of Lance, especially in aerial advantage too. I think Bryn might be the best choice for Quality.
Interesting. And I tend not to give too much stock to levels as we go to Twilight Grove here, but we did see that Orion, the Crazybone's Orion was like a level 58 or 52 or 58 Orion, which means that you know at the end of the day, we know Crazybone is going to be playing a lot of Orion. And we also could look at that board and we know that Crazybone at some point last season was Diamonds.
Oh, Crazybone is a very top tier player. Being Diamond last season, no surprise at all. However, him kind of almost struggling a little bit to Quality, I'd say is a little bit surprising. Though, to be fair, Quality might just be a very quality player, and I'm sure he is. But right now, we're seeing a lot of trading back and forth with the spear. No real substantial action going on. Just a lot of damage trading, and I think Quality is holding up super well right now.
Quality's got a really nice use so far of his spear here, of moving in and being able to hit with those neutral airs, especially the neutral air. You're seeing a lot of just kind of potential there, although Quality runs out of jumps. I think burned an extra jump, and that's going to give the first stock over to Crazy.
crazybone definitely playing a lot more of an aggressive game now that he has that lead. Trying to weapon starve Quality as much as he can, get that really easy damage on, and almost a gimp. If that had been one last ground pound, that would have been the end of Quality's second stock.
I mean, he was dunking a little there. That neutral sig with that spear on Orion is very much kind of a, you get it on the edge as an edge guard move, and it can dunk. The side air is coming out from crazybone, really putting the pressure out on Quality. Both players in that kill percentage. A side air from Quality would get the KO onto crazybone. Crazybone not allowing it to happen. In fact, knocks the weapon out of Quality, who's ready, though, with that down air to punish crazybone just a little. Goes for the side sig, leaves him open. Crazybone able to adapt to that and get the side air for the punish. That sig comes out from crazybone. Quality a little too far, and the down sig baits crazybone into it, and crazybone does get knocked out.
I don't know if crazybone is, trying to give a little bit of fairness to Quality or something, but his signatures are really, really becoming readable, and that's not something I remember for crazybone being noted for. And Quality's seriously punishing that a lot.
There's the down air for the KO. Crazybone going to take another stock lead here. 2-1 at the moment. Crazybone hanging in there with that spear. Will not allow Quality to get the weapon. In fact, weapon guarding here, saying, Quality, you come to me, play on my turf. But Quality saying, no, hicks up that recovery unarmed and gonna get that axe right away. Hits with a downlight right there, too. Again, putting the pressure out on the Crazybone, trying to do the best that he can to survive and doing a nice job with it.
That's right, the neutral game right now is being dominated once again by crazybone. We're seeing a lot of trading back and forth. Quality trying to hold the entire map to himself now with all those nairs, but crazybone finds his way back down to the surface with a bunch of side airs. And the side sig does catch Quality. This might be the end if he can ledge guard successfully away. Crazybone misses the punish, and Quality brings it back to the neutral.
Notice that Quality is moving back and using that kind of motion really well. And actually what I really love is that as the Quality is jumping. Look at how Quality moves with those jumps to avoid getting hit by Crazybone. Crazybone with a down air there, with a weapon throw. Quality does manage to move through, and that wedge going to save Quality right there. Quality goes for the side sig. There's a side light from Crazybone with the ground pound, which will get the KO with a weapon throw.
Oh, the weapon throw.
And Crazybone will take it.
Ends with a 2-stock. And this is best of 3, correct, Toast? Yes, it is.
We're going to see...
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry.
Overall, I was really impressed with quality gameplay. I do think, trying to think of how to word this. It wasn't bad at all. It was definitely higher than a gold standard, I would say. I think he needs to be a little bit less predictable with reading, but I think Crazybone was a lot more predictable than Quality was. And I think just for both players, overcoming themselves and punishing what the other player does wrong would be the best way to go through with winning.
Well, I mean, that is a